Hello everyone, so today we're going to learn how to submit a bug report or communicate a generic issue or a security vulnerability. So the first thing to do is to create a Github account, which you can do by logging into the github.com website, and you can do that with your email. Once you have created an account, then you can go into the Dusk network organization and you can see all the available repositories. You can choose the repository that you reckon most fit for your bug report, or you can just select the Rusk repository. You're gonna see that there is a tab where you can select issues. So you can open a new issue by clicking on the button on the right, and you can choose which type of issue you want to submit. So you can select, for example, a bug report in the case in which you know that what you're gonna communicate about is an actual bug. You can ask for a feature, or you can also submit a generic issue if it doesn't fit in any of the above categories. You can also open an issue regarding improving the specification, or also report a security vulnerability. In this case, the security vulnerability will be only looked by our engineers and will not be publicly disclosed. Once you choose the bug report, then you can make sure to add a title, and the title should be as clear as possible and also descriptive enough. So in this case, we have pasted the title there, and we are now gonna describe the bug. Also, the description should be very concise but also detailed, and it should give an understanding on what the bug is about. You should also clearly outline the steps for engineers that want to reproduce the bug. And this is really important because by listing all the steps that are required in order to see the bug, then you're gonna make sure that engineers are gonna be able to easily replicate the bug and see what you're seeing. So in this case, as you can see, we have added a lot of details and all the necessary steps to reproduce the bug that we are witnessing. Please make sure that this section is very detailed. You can also add the expected behavior, so you can tell what is the behavior that you are expecting when launching, for example, a specific command. Please make sure also to add all the relevant logs and screenshots, because this will really make the job easier for engineering to troubleshoot the bug you are reporting. So in this case, we have added 3 different logs that are the response of 3 different commands, and we did this because we want to provide all the necessary information to the engineering teams. For example, in this case, we have added 3 different logs that are the response of 3 different commands, and so we are making sure that the node is up and running, that is syncing, and all this kind of stuff. This is really helpful because it really makes sure that engineers look way faster in the issue you're having. Also, you can make sure to detail which operating system, for example, and which architecture you're using. So in this case, we're gonna add the details on where our Dusk node is running, and in this case, it's running on an operating system of Ubuntu 22.04. Please make sure also to add any additional content that you think is relevant for the engineers to know. Also, you can look at the preview, making sure that the content that you wrote is clearly formatted. We can see all the content that we wrote, and we have spotted now that it's weirdly formatted. Keep in mind that the content here is formatted in Markdown, so if you want to make sure that your content appears as you want it to be, make sure to check the Markdown cheat sheet. In this case, we're going to modify the content here, so we make sure that it's clearly formatted without causing any issues. And once we do that, we can press on the preview again. Alright, everything is fine, it looks detailed, it looks well structured, and this is perfect. So the templates that are provided are really helpful. So once we make sure that we are good to go, then we can press on submit new issue. Once we click, we can also see that the issue is now open, which means that engineers will look on it as soon as possible. And we can update the issue with any further comments. If, for example, your situation has changed or the bug has been fixed or anything else, like, you can just add comments to the same issue and the engineers will look into that. Once the bug has been fixed, please make sure that to comment saying that it has been fixed, and you can comment that pressing close with comment. This will make sure to close the issue, and so it won't appear anymore as open issue. In fact, you can actually see that the issue has been closed. You can also look at the issues list of the open issues to see if someone else is having a similar issue, and you can also see if there is any issue that has been already closed.